All right, folks, let's dive into the latest updates on the US economy. There's a lot of buzz about a potential recession, so let's break it down. First up, the US economy is facing some significant challenges. High inflation, persistent supply chain issues, and rising interest rates have created a perfect storm. The Federal Reserve's aggressive interest rate hikes aimed at curbing inflation are a double-edged sword. They're necessary to cool down the economy but could also push it into a recession if overdone. Now let's talk about the impact on global markets. The fear of a US recession has already sent shockwaves through global markets. Stock markets are reacting negatively, with major indices like the Dow Jones and S&P 500 seeing significant declines. Investors are pulling back from riskier assets, seeking refuge in safe havens like gold and government bonds. A US recession wouldn't just be an American problem, it would ripple across the globe. Countries heavily reliant on exports to the US could face severe economic consequences, and a stronger US dollar would make it more expensive for them to import goods and repay debt. So, what's the outlook? The consequences of a US recession would be far-reaching. Businesses would likely see a decline in sales and profits, leading to job losses and reduced investment. Consumers would face higher unemployment, lower wages, and a decline in purchasing power. The housing market could also take a hit with falling home prices and a rise in foreclosures. But it's not all doom and gloom. Despite these concerns, some experts believe the economy might be resilient enough to avoid a severe downturn. The duration and severity of any potential recession depend on various factors, including the effectiveness of government policies and the trajectory of inflation. So how are people preparing? Businesses are tightening their belts, reducing costs, and delaying major investments. Consumers are saving more, reducing debt, and being cautious with their spending. These proactive measures can help mitigate the impact of a recession, even if they can't completely prevent it. And let's not forget, the job market is showing signs of strain too. In July, the US added only 114,000 jobs, much lower than expected. The unemployment rate rose to 4.3%, the highest since October 2021. High interest rates and external factors like Hurricane Beryl contributed to this slowdown. Vanguard's latest investment outlook for August 2024 brings some good news for bond investors. Higher bond yields and an increased likelihood of falling interest rates make bonds more attractive. However, the global economic landscape remains complex and uncertain, with inflation, interest rates, and geopolitical events continuing to influence market dynamics. Looking back at 2023, the US economy demonstrated robust growth, defying recession predictions. Strong consumer spending, job growth, and rising real wages were the driving forces. Manufacturing investment reached historic highs, with unemployment staying below 4% for 22 consecutive months. Inflation showed signs of deceleration, and wage inequality saw a decline. So, where does this leave us? The US economy is at a crossroads. While there are significant challenges and uncertainties, there are also signs of resilience and growth. The coming months will be crucial in determining the trajectory of the economy and whether it can avoid a recession. That's it for today's update. Stay tuned for more insights and keep those comments coming. What are your thoughts on the current state of the US economy? Drop them below and let's discuss. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. Catch you next time.